Hi everyone, it's Rax. I want to show you the supreme power of the God DH. Now we have an absolutely incredible map. We were doing a little bit of pushing here, and when I opened GR134, we got a vile swarm festering. I'm going to show you what you can do when everything goes your way in a map. But real quick, a lot of people have been asking me, I have now on solo self-found hardcore fully built a monk, a DH, and a barb. And the one that seems to be the most powerful for farming is easily the DH. My God DH can just spin around, and currently I'm just detonating 112s in about 2-minute average for some insane XP per hour as I get a little bit better gear, as I get a little bit more guns. And to finish out all of my augs, we are going to just be destroying. So we have Vile Swarm Festering, again, ideal mob type, ideal map. I have a conduit at the beginning. Now normally a conduit is not something you're looking for at the beginning of a festering. You usually want this at the end because you want to zap all the elites at the end, and usually there's about 6 elites on a festering. And what I really don't have time to do is go through the whole map and drag everything back. I already have about 4 elites right here, and remember, this is hardcore. If I die, I die. So I don't want to run the risk of dragging 6 elites all the way back. I'm happy with the 4 or so that I have here, and we'll get an extra one from the conduit. As I've explained before in many other videos, the main thing here is I need to reduce the mob count. I need to kill the trash here. Because when the trash is dead, the conduit electricity zapper things will hit the elites. So with most of the trash dead, now I can grab the condi. We have 1,000,000 elites here. Again, I'm playing very, very safe. I do not want to die. I'm trying to dodge the thunderstorm and all the poison and all the fire and all the arcane beams and the mortars. There's stuff everywhere. So I'm very content just willy-nilly dance around these elites, and eventually they will die. So we're going to have an absolutely massive lead from the start, and moving up there will be a couple extra elites, and we will almost certainly have another pylon because we will have killed 4 or 5 elites beyond the first pylon that we have spawned. So there should be another one, and in my mind I'm hoping, really, hopefully we can get shield or power. Shield will guarantee that I can keep my Squirt's necklace. Yes, I am crazy enough to push with Squirt's necklace on hardcore. And it'll let me just destroy everything. And there it is, right on cue. A shield pylon. The only thing that could make this any better, the only thing that's going to be the icing on the cake, is if we can now spawn a power for the boss. But this is essentially demonstrating what happens when you actually open an amazing key. A Vile Swarm Festering, which they follow you very well. They're worth a lot. They're not that dangerous, and they die very easily. It's the ultimate combination. Well, I don't see another elite I can bring over with our little blueberries over here. So we will just go ahead and take the pylon. Now the only things that are going to slow me down here are shielding, because obviously they're shielding my damage. Waller, which is just blocks my arrows, which is the worst affix in the game. And then Illusionist is another one. If they keep duplicating themselves, then my arrows are hitting duplicates instead of the main monsters. And because of the, over the seasons, the nerf to the 9th series satchel, the quiver, and the number of times it can pierce, actually area damage and having huge density is just not as good as on God DH as it has been in the past. So that's why God DH can be so godly at speed clearing, but struggle a little bit more at pushing, because a lot of the other builds scale incredibly well with density and area damage, whereas God DH does not quite get the same benefit. Anyway, here we are, blasting all the elites down. I mean, look at our bar. This is a 134, and this is currently the rank 2 clear. I mean, look at our bar. I mean, this is what happens when you open a Dream Rift and get the right pylons. It's honestly like we're just going through a little stroll through a 134. Now I do have some spiders and some vile swarms left here. I will not skip this. This is good trash. There's no guarantee that next map is going to be any good. So I see a lot of people do this. Unfortunately, they skip really, really juicy trash. Don't do that. Got some lovely, lovely spiders and vile swarms. We will stay here until they're all dead. All right, now that we've cleaned this up nicely, let's check next and see what we got. Okay, we have an archive with Red Fallen. Red Fallen, not that dangerous. Archive, not great, but you want to know what? It'll be just fine. So my goal now, the ultimate dream, would be to spawn a power for the boss. That will just guarantee that we can absolutely melt them. And actually, the God DH is so good on the Rift Guardian, I don't even have Bane of the Stricken in. I'm actually taking Trapped, Taguk, and Simplicity Strength. So my attacks are not going to ramp up in power on the Rift Guardian like almost every other build has to use. The God DH hits the Rift Guardian so hard already that it's really no problem. So we drag them on forward. And I just want to kill the Red Fallen. I don't want to sit there and kill that illusionist chair. That's going to take me forever. Ooh, I just took some massive, massive damage right there. Ow. Stop that. But we are cleaning this up nicely, and our bar is moving along. Another elite over there. Don't want to fight that yellow Teletubby. Let's keep moving forward. I am very content with just killing these big Red Fallen and staying alive. So the play here is I want to get as close to 99% as possible and then break a pylon spawn and see if we can get the juicy power. But you can see from the first floor being so good, you can get this kind of a massive lead where it's almost impossible to lose as long as you can just play it safe and clear the trash on the next map. So we got two more little red masters here. I'll go ahead and kill them. There they go. Move on forward. What do we have? We have some shamans in the end of the map. 95%. Figure you want to know what? Let's kill this again. Again, we're aiming for the 99, and then we're going to rush forward and check and see if we've got a pylon. The yellow is actually taking some significant damage. And if I wasn't concerned with spawning a pylon, I could just stay there and kill him to spawn it. But we got 98%. Transformers with the ramp, there is a pylon spawn up here. And it's power. I mean, sometimes things just go your way. Not often, but sometimes things go your way. Bioswarm Festering into Condi Shield Power. That'll do just fine. Let's see how long Agniodox can last against me on a 134 with a power pylon. But spoiler alert, he's going to go down very easily even without a stricken. Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will continue to power up. I'm going to push Monk. I'm going to push DH. I'm going to push Barb, all on solo self-found hardcore. Stop by the live stream anytime. Ask me any questions or just hang out. Would love to have you there. And let's see what we can do. Might also make a wizard as well and see if we can push Firebirds. So with the lovely power, all we have to say to Agniodox is sayonara. Thank you for watching, guys.